Hello Vivites, this is Prem Kumar, Black Diamond Ambassador. Today I am very happy to talk to you on a very important subject for your business. And in the year 2008, when Barack Obama became the President of the United States, his campaign during the entire election, before the election, was with one word called as change. And today's word for the day would be change. The topic which I am going to address is change, because change is something which is very much remains always constant. It's a very nice way of saying that change is constant. The change keeps on happening. So in industry or business, when somebody comes into the business, if you ask me what is that one thing which everybody should be aware of, is the word called change. Because the moment you sign up in industry or business, you are all set to explode. When I say the word explode, it means that you are going to elevate yourself from level 1 to probably level 2, level 3, level 4, and it depends on your aspiration. Whichever level you want to grow in your life, the sky is the limit. That's what I believe. So starting industry or business is basically nothing but you are all set to make a set of change in your entire life. You're ready to change so many aspects of yourself and to discover a new person within yourself. Probably when somebody joins a coach, when an athlete or when a cricketer, he joins the coach initially is very smart and he's very intelligent and experienced. A very smart coach will always suggest a lot of changes to the player or the new player who's come to practice with the coach. That's how the coach makes somebody who is an ordinary person, an ordinary player, into an extraordinary champion in the long run. So in Indus Viva, we are all set to become something extraordinary in our life. So ordinary to extraordinary is nothing but the extra. What is the extra? The extra is nothing but what the rest of the world does, and what you do, there has to be something different, and that is called the change. That change will help you to move from an ordinary person to an extraordinary achiever in your life. Okay, let's go with a few bullet points today. I would like you to take down these points and keep it with you, because these are some things which I was told when I came into the business, and my mentor has been kind enough to give me these suggestions at the right time, and with the right mentoring, I have been able to groom myself and see a whole lot of change, a world of changes in me. Because when I meet some of my old friends and some of my old family members whom I have not met for a long time, the first thing everybody looks at me, the first thing they ask me, you have changed a lot, right? And I really feel very happy to hear that word, that I have changed, because the dangerous word is to hear that you have not changed at all. Of course, there are few things in our life which we cannot change, but when you talk about success, development, growth, being an entrepreneur from an ordinary person, these are all things in which you need change, you need to change, right? And today I am here to give you a set of changes which you can do, and probably you have already done it, and you may be just realizing that you have gone through this change unknowingly, unconsciously. And if you can do these things, the changes, whatever I am going to share it with you, if you can do it consciously, it is going to make a lot of impact in your personality. And when I say somebody is grown in their life, it's not about the wealth they have acquired, they accumulated, or the kind of business they have built. Basically, the first thing anybody would see in you is, as a person, what is the kind of growth you have got in your life, which is called as the personality development. So today I'm not going to go more deeper into any kind of a business related topic. Of course, this is a more personal topic. It would be a very personal thing for you, because when you grow as a person, your business also grows. Unless and until you make the changes in yourself, whatever you do out there in the field with your team members, with the company, with the product, there wouldn't be much growth happening in you and in your life, in your business, until and unless you make the change in yourself. Because Mahatma Gandhi ji, the father of the nation, rightly said, be the change you want to see. Be the change you want to see, right? So you should start these changes from yourself, and that's when in the long run you would be able to witness a lot of things around you started to change. They say nothing will change until and unless you change, right? Okay, first thing, the attitude. We need to make a lot of change the way we think. When I say the attitude, it is like you are moving from probably an employee, because most of us are groomed or brought up in a in a thought process of getting good marks, good education, good marks, and then you get a good job, and then finally you land up in a company, and that's how we have been brought up. The definition of success is like good education, good marks, good job is equal to success. Probably as an entrepreneur, you have to disagree with that. If you agree with that, then probably you're in the wrong place, because being an entrepreneur is all about dropping the mentality of an employee and moving up to become an entrepreneur. The first thing is move out of the employee attitude and embrace the attitude called as the entrepreneur's attitude. You are going to be a businessman, an entrepreneur, right? In that way, the attitude of an employee and the attitude of an entrepreneur is totally opposite, or I would say it's totally different, because an employee has a set of values, an entrepreneur has got a different set of values. Sometimes it may be there may be a lot of contradiction between these two. You don't have to worry about all that. Being with the right upline and the right mentors and attending a lot of programs will gradually help you to move away from the employee attitude and grab the attitude of being an entrepreneur. So that is first thing in your attitude. You need to make a change that today onwards, do not wait for things to happen. As an entrepreneur, you have to go out there and make it happen. A very simple suggestion would be, don't wait for the courier boy to come and deliver the product to you, because that is kind of a customer attitude or a common man's attitude. You rush to the courier guy, go to his courier center, and before he comes to you, you go and pick up the product, because you haven't bought the products in Indus Viva to be a mere customer. And I'm damn sure if you are a customer, you probably wouldn't be watching this webinar also. You're watching this webinar basically because you are in the journey of being an entrepreneur. So you have signed up in Indus Viva, you got your products ordered, and you have to be waiting on your toes to go and receive the products and kickstart your business, or probably start using those products to understand the world-class products of Indus Viva. So that's one thing. Don't wait for the customer, the courier guy to come to you. You probably have to go to the courier guy and pick up the product, which means that you are moving away from the customer attitude or the employee attitude and moving towards the attitude of being an entrepreneur. And second thing, every entrepreneur basically starts his journey with a belief that one day I will make it. One day I will make it. Similarly, in Indus Viva, the basic dream of everybody who signs up in the business has to be that I will be a diamond one day in Indus Viva. I don't know how, I don't know when, but definitely I know why. That is, I am in Indus Viva to become an executive diamond one day. So this belief has to be the foundation of everything you do in the coming days as an entrepreneur in Indus Viva. So you have to be very, very optimistic that one day you will make it, because in this journey of being an entrepreneur, there will be a lot of challenges which you will be facing. And at times of challenges, the attitude of being optimistic in every situation will keep you going further and further. So keep an optimistic attitude always in this journey. And then talking about the energy and excitement, you are here in Indus Viva, you are up to something big in your life. You are going to create an amazing life for yourself, for your team members, and probably even for your family, more importantly. So in this journey, one thing which you always need to hold very, very high up high is your energy and your excitement, because energy is everything, everything is energy. Even before you talk to somebody, even before you introduce yourself to somebody, your energy communicates very, very clearly to the person opposite to you what kind of a person you are. And probably the energy exchange happens even before you say hi to somebody. So always carrying the energy and excitement in you is very vital part of being a leader, being an entrepreneur in Indus Viva, right? So keep your energy and excitement very high. Teach this thing also to every new person coming into your organization. If you cannot teach, at least give this video to them so that they can watch it and learn it themselves, because some people may prefer to watch it from a video. So you can always give this video so that they pick up these points and start implementing that in their in themselves. And then talking about another vital point of the changes which you need to make is you need to start respecting people now onwards. When I say respect, what I mean to say respect is you should be able to see the goodness in every person. So this particular subject is called as edification, right? They say even a dead clock is right twice in a day. Let's say a clock is stopped at 1 p.m. Or at 1 o'clock. So in the early morning 1 a.m. and in the afternoon 1 p.m. the clock is right. So this is how we need to also look at people. Every person has got some or the other good quality in him. So you need to edify, learn to edify people. Basically you need to edify your upline or your sponsor who brought you into the business. Your sponsor need not be a very high rank holder in the business to be edified. Even a star or a star 250 or a star 500, anybody who has sponsored you in the business, you should be able to edify about that person. And that edification plays a very important role. Also, when you sponsor somebody in the business, even a guest, when you bring a new person, you should be able to tell few words good about that person. Because I know that today if you open any kind of video or any kind of news or anything you try to read in the media or watch any kind of a news, there is a lot of negativity or negative propaganda, kind of complaining, condemning, criticizing is happening all across. And when all these things are happening around in the society in that manner, we should be focused on talking something good. When I say something good, it's like finding something good in each person. So edification also is another quality which you need to bring in yourself. Probably you may not be able to do it at the first time, second time, but gradually you will be able to learn the art of edifying somebody. You should be able to edify your upline in a very nice way, so that when you introduce him to your team members will definitely accept whatever he says and follow the instructions for their own growth, right? So edification is another very important part which you need to learn. And then being punctual to the events is something which is another very important part of your journey. Whenever possible, be early, right? Being early will always give you the edge of attending the complete program without any kind of problems. You can always be seated in the front row. You can be able to get the appreciation from the the uplines that you are very, very punctual. So being on time is a wonderful thing. That's what Indigo says always. Whenever I travel in the flight, they keep saying that. So let us also, you also need to be punctual in all the events or any kind of an appointment you're going to take with your guests or with any kind of upline leaders or your team members. Whenever possible, you are meeting somebody, you reach at least 10-15 minutes earlier, which will give you an edge over the discussion or whatever is going to be the part of the meeting, right? And the dress code is another change which you need to make in yourself, because when you are in Indus Viva, you can see that most of the people are in a formal wear. You can see that even in this webinar I am in a formal wear. Why is this formal wear very, very important? Formal wear is to make sure that you understand that you are into a serious profession. You respect your profession, because every profession has got its own dress code. probably when you come to see me playing cricket or any other kind of a sport, you wouldn't be seeing me in a blazer. But when you come to see me in a meeting or in a business discussion, definitely you will find me wearing at least a blazer or being in formal dress code. Because when I wear a formal dress code, it is a kind of a reminder to myself that I am into something serious and I'm into, I'm respecting my profession. So I would suggest you also to be in formal dress whenever you are involved in your business, right? And another thing is, when you are formal, you restrict, or you would limit yourself to behave in an unprofessional manner. For example, when I am wearing a formal shirt or a formal suit, my body language, my behavior, and the way I talk to people, everything will automatically change. So that is the reason we always insist people to be in formal dress in business whenever you are involved in business, so that you set the right culture to your organization. Most of the time what happens is various kinds of people come into this business from various backgrounds. So bringing them into one culture, making them to follow one system is sometimes very, very challenging. So when they all agree to be in a formal wear, automatically the culture is set from the top. When somebody is in a formal wear, automatically his behavior changes, the way his body language changes, and he also takes some kind of a seriousness into his own business. So that way, being in formal dress is another very important change, which I would strongly recommend to each one of you, especially up to the rank of diamond. Do not appear in a business meeting or anywhere in a non-formal wear, that is being in a casual wear. Being in formal wear always is very, very important, and the right way of teaching your team members also the right dress code. Okay, and another very important last point which I want to say, share here and wind up is develop an attitude of listening, because most of the time this one quality is something which I love the most, I would say, in most of the things, a person's qualities. Listening quality is something which has helped me a lot personally in my life to grow and to build amazing relationships. Because today one of the challenge which most of the people in the society face is probably they don't have anybody to listen, to talk to, because when they talk to anybody, there is nobody to listen to them. So this challenge is something which is rapidly increasing in today's modern generation, modern society. If you as a person, as an individual, learn to calm down, if you can calm down, it might be while talking to your upline, your sponsor, it might be while talking to your team members, or it might be while you're discussing with a customer, potential customer who's going to buy your product, or potential prospect who's going to sign up in your business. Anywhere, if you develop the attitude of listening with care, you will be able to connect at a very deeper level to the person who is sitting in front of you. And that quality is very rare in people whom I meet. Whenever I meet people, they talk to me and I listen to them. And when it comes to me, replying them, I find it that very less percentage of the people, probably 5% or 10% of the people whom I meet, they have this wonderful, amazing quality of listening. So this quality, if you can incorporate in you, if you can develop this quality of listening, if you can have this attitude of listening, you will be able to solve amazing, you will be able to solve the problems in an amazing way. You will be able to develop wonderful relationships. You will grow in the business in a very nice manner, and go out there and become an amazing leader also, because a leader is somebody who is able to lead a lot of people, right? And in this business especially, you have to lead maybe tens and hundreds and thousands, and sometimes you can see people are having organizations of lakhs of people also. So everything can be done in a very nice way. You can be an amazing leader. One of the superb quality of a leader is always to have a listening attitude. So if you can listen, it would definitely make you to understand the person better and reply in a very nice manner. Always listen with an attitude to respond, not to react. If you do not listen, most of the time you will react. If you can listen, you will be able to respond. Reacting is negative and responding is positive, right? So winding up today's session, I would say changes begins from you. Changes begins from you, and this is a business in which you and your personality impacts your entire organization. Probably you already have an organization, or you're about to build an organization. In both scenarios, everything begins from you, and you have to change, make the changes whatever we have discussed in this webinar. Watch this webinar again and again if you do not understand, because I always believe that watching a movie for the second time makes me to understand the story in a better manner. So similarly, if you can watch this webinar once again, maybe twice or thrice, you will be able to understand what exactly I'm trying to communicate in this. So probably this will help you to go out there and become an amazing leader in the coming days and coming months and coming years. So see you all in another amazing webinar session. This is Prem Kumar, Black Diamond Ambassador, signing off.